Hello, I'm LuNEJuNE, and in today's video, I'll be basically live commentating on a pre-recorded video. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to show you guys some gameplays that I had with FlameFlowRoyal, and I'm basically going to be explaining my thought process and how to basically play FlameFlowRoyal. Again, this is my style of FlameFlowRoyal. If you have a different style, that's completely fine, but this is basically how I play it. So yeah, so this is game 1. I actually made it to Master 1 this season for once, with FlameFlowRoyal. Very solid deck right now. I played most of my games in the US servers, because I thought it would be a lot easier to grind. And yeah, so this is a battle against Eduardo. Shout out to Eduardo. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I did starve SP. So with FlameFlowRoyal, you don't really want to spawn your dice immediately. You want to kind of wait. By waiting means when the mob reaches at around the end of the middle lane, that's when you spawn. This will lower your opponent's income of SP. When you personally, I don't think FFR really needs a lot of SP. This is my opinion. Most of the time, you don't really need that much SP. So yeah, I starved SP for this game as well. Basically, my opponent doesn't have enough SP. I knew he was saving SP, but I thought he would have more SP. But after I saw him spawn that much, that's all he got. That's literally all the dice he has. He has to survive with those dice, and he manages to get solar activated. But I have royal, so I just kind of constantly harass the solar. As soon as I see the orange color on the opponent's side, I merge royal. Sadly, I couldn't really end him right now because I didn't have royal. So he does get his stuff activated. And sorry for the laggy gameplay. It's because I was recording in the USA servers. Now you guys can see I have a lot of flame. With flame, you don't really need that much flame, if I'm being honest. You know, it's not a big deal. That's what I think. And right now, my opponent doesn't have enough DPS, and that is GG's. So basically, something you need to know about FlameFlowRoyal is probably that your flow is very important. Even though he had solar activated, he couldn't kill the mobs before. Oh, and I really like this gameplay because I actually met Taxa. If you guys don't know who Taxa is one of the more respected members, I think. He was once upon a time like a global ranker, meaning he used to be in the leaderboards. And obviously you guys can see he's from goats. He or she is from goats. I was nervous because not only I'm meeting Taxa, someone known in the community, but also that it's Solar Lunar Blizzard. I don't really have a good win rate with Solar Lunar Blizzard, but so yeah, I think I made a bunch of mistakes this game. Obviously, as a solar lunar side, you would want you to keep your solar activated. I got lucky and I got a 2-pip on the crit spot already. That would be very helpful. And I honestly thought Taxa would have Taxa had more SP. Apparently not. So basically what I saw was I pretty much predicted that I would be able to beat him in the next round. Not this round, but next round. I was kind of hoping that Taxa would get hit by Leon. Okay, it doesn't get hit by Leon. Okay. So I saw an opportunity to finish this game. You guys can see I can merge approximately 3 royals if I spawn another one and get a 1-pip joker. So yeah, I saw his solar turn off. I saw him merge, so I thought this is the exact time to go in. Another tip is you would want to send royal when solar is already off. So basically, I saw solar deactivated. When solar was lit again to survive, that's when I sent Royal. And I'm pretty sure I sent Royal again here, cause yeah, just like that. And I send once more right around here, or do I? Yeah. As soon as it turns orange, you send it. There you go. Direct hit. And that's pretty much GG's. My flow can take over. And yeah, I took a screenshot because well, I made Taxa, okay, so I was happy. And also the next game, I'm pretty sure it's Yin Yang. You guys all know that FlameFlowRoyal against Yin Yang, FlameFlowRoyal has a 99% win rate, right? I was kinda worried that about the nuke that maybe my opponent might come back. You see in the gameplay that nuke doesn't really do much. Again, I'm starving my opponent by not spawning. And yeah. Starving is great against opponents like Combo, Solo Lunar, and Yin Yang, just because they need SP in the early rounds. So unfortunately here I don't get a 2-pip flame on the crit spot, but I do get some flames, and as long as we have 2-pip, like 2 1-pip flames, totaling of 2 pips, you can survive round 1. And my opponent has nuke, so I kinda harass my opponent at around round 3, so I was trying to get prepared until round 3. And also the reason why I'm not spawning immediately when I have SP is because I tried to growth chain. I obviously failed. Oh, never mind, I don't fail. Okay, I am able to have 1 more growth on the field, which is nice. This is something weird though. Like, remember I said I was trying to wait until round 3 and then I'm gonna get prepared and then I'm going to finish off my opponent. I just said that. That's actually what I thought during right now. I was like, okay, I'll wait until wave 3 and I'll destroy him, I guess. But something very odd happened. My opponent started to starve against me, and I don't know about you guys, but a Yin Yang starving against a Royal, I mean a FlameFlowRoyal, I don't know. And also, I kinda saw an opportunity here as well. I saw my 2-pip growth on the crit spot, and I also, obviously I'm looking at my opponent's board more than my board at this point. So yeah, my opponent was starving against me. Basically what I thought was, I saw I had a 5-pip flow. I powered up twice, increased speed boost, and boom, I basically destroy my opponent like that. My opponent built a 4-pip Yin Yang, but wasn't able to activate it. Again, because of starve. I don't really know why my opponent decided to starve, but they did. And now this match, it's a lot easier. This is a lot easier than nuke. I don't also know why my opponent didn't send any nuke, but this match is also funny. This match was the last match till I get to Master 1. My opponent just didn't spawn anything. So I was like, first I thought it was like, is this Yin Yang user gonna starve again? Against FlameFlowRoyal, the FlameFlowRoyal. But I guess it was some kind of disconnection or bad internet. Yeah, so the match continues. Spoiler alert, my opponent doesn't die at round 1. Another spoiler alert, I almost lost this game. There were a lot of times that I could have easily won, but I just choked. So this is my embarrassing gameplay type of stuff. I don't really want to show you guys this gameplay because I did horribly. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to show my mistakes and how to fix them and how to avoid them. So yeah. Right now, I saw my opponent having almost 0 Yin Yangs. Actually, it's for real 0 Yin Yangs. Getting his first one right now. I pretty much thought I won because it's Leon, right? Leon is first boss. But my opponent got extremely lucky, and none of his activated Yin Yang gets hit. Now, this is the point where I'm like, huh, I guess I'll have to be prepared to kill him at round 2, like right now. If you look at his board is pretty much gone. It's long gone. Most of the time, you guys will just lose if you have a board like that. So I power up my flow twice. I get my flow set up, and look at my opponent. My opponent just needs one more, and he gets it right there. So this is the point where I'm like, okay, I'll just send all my royals probably to deactivate, and none of my royals go through. I started to panic here because I thought I was gonna lose, because if you guys see, I only have 1 pips on the crit spot, which isn't really enough. Like, I can probably survive this wave, but I'm definitely not gonna survive the next wave. And even though my royals go through, it still doesn't leave a critical hit, right? It only changes into Joker, so it's not big of a deal. And I lost my opportunity to kill him at round 2 because there's only 6 seconds left in the match. So I'm pretty sure I go for a safer strat where I try killing my opponent like after boss. And yeah, my 1 pip gets destroyed. I just replace it with another one. Luckily, I got a 3 pip. That will save me a lot. And I saw it was night. So my immediate thought process, okay, I'm gonna wait until night and I'm gonna spam Royal at night. However, I looked at his board and he's actually doing the safe strat where you have your overall dice pips equal so that you could switch places and activate yin yang constantly. So I knew Knight wouldn't leave a critical mark on his board. So I decided to go all in. But I couldn't get enough royals, and my opponent was able to quickly get his board back. This is the time where I panic. As a FlameFlowRoyal player, you should never do this. You should never do what I will do in a bit. I'm pretty sure I merged both to get royals, but it didn't work out or something. So I should have definitely played a lot more calmer. I should have waited for night to come, and I should have just waited in general. Be more patient, be more calm, and everything. As you guys can see, I'm not even, I don't know why I did that. I was panicking. I was panicking a lot. I really tried to end my opponent, when night was there, but I couldn't. And also, my opponent gets their setup back. At this point, by merging all of my royals, and also I know my board is also pretty bad, but what I know is that my flames do more damage. So as long as I make his board helpless, I can win. That's basically what I was thinking. So my opponent starts merging everything, right? But it's flow. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I think I need more time to really talk about it, but that's it. That was my final match to Master 1. Yeah, I think this is my first ever Master 1 class promotion in a good bit. Yeah, I think so. So I hope you learned something about FlameFlowRoyal. I did try to make this video as a live commentary where I will like commentate over my gameplays and actually, I guess talk about my decisions live. I think I explained very poorly, I think. FlameFlowRoyal definitely one of the best. If I give you guys a few tips, just in general, with FlameFlowRoyal, starve every single game. Just starve. Don't spawn immediately. If you spawn immediately, there's a high chance you will lose. Against yin-yang opponents, be patient, don't panic. Third, you would always want a balance between flame, royal, and flow. And I think that's pretty much it. I think so, yeah. And also know the game timer on the screen. Basically, you have to decide whether you can kill your opponent during a boss wave or just a regular wave. Thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe. I know this video is probably a mess. That's it. Bye.